Mercy Me is coming to Pittsburgh. The Together Again tour with Mercy Me, Crowder, and special guest Andrew Ripp. Thursday, October 5th. Bring your family and friends to the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh for Mercy Me, Crowder, and Andrew Ripp live in concert. 3 multiple award-winning artists on one stage for one night. Let your spirit soar, your heart sing, and your faith ignite. Mark your calendars for Thursday, October 5th. Get your tickets now at mercyme.org.
I want you to intentionally hold yourself accountable to rest. What do you need to do to rest? What do you need to do to simply slow down and rest in His presence?
It's exciting that the business boutique was made for you.
I know that I can make a difference in people's lives, and I want to do that.
Hearing a lot of what other people are going through is really healing in a sense and motivating as well.
I have the world in my hand, and I can do whatever I want to.
Learning from some of the top leaders who can make these dreams a reality is just so exciting.
It ignited a passion in me to know she can do that, we can do that too.
I'm so blessed to have heard the podcast that led me to this moment.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Business Boutique. I'm Christy Wright, and today I have some encouragement for you so that you can enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday even more. I love this holiday, y'all. I'll tell you. I want to make this quick because I want you to go back to spending some time with your loved ones. I want to give you some practical tips this week that's going to help you make your holiday even more special. Now, y'all know I love lists, so I've got a list of 5 things that you can do this week to enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday even more. Number 1. Write a thoughtful note to someone. Now, this may seem really simple, and you might be thinking, Christy, what does this have to do with Thanksgiving? Well, I'll tell you. I think nice things about people all the time, but then I forget to tell them. I forget to write it down or text them or email them. And I've heard someone say before that thinking something nice and not telling the person is like wrapping a gift and not giving it. You know what makes that easier? If you write it down. There's something so special to y'all about a handwritten note. It can be a card, it can be a piece of paper, it can be on a napkin, it doesn't matter. But man, seeing your handwriting right there, tangible where you can touch it and feel it and save it, that is a gift that people treasure. I'm a people person, and y'all know I'm a words person. I save every single note that I'm given. Now, I've got folders, and it's getting a little excessive at this point, and I probably should let some of these go, to be honest, because some of them I don't even remember who they were from. But y'all, there's just something so special about a handwritten note. So enjoy your holiday, but spend a little bit of time writing notes to people, writing cards. You can give someone a word of encouragement or a thank you. You can just tell them something you love about them and give them a compliment that will make their day. It's rare in our day and age of everything being digital, but it will make your gift and your note that much more special. So the first way for you to enjoy your holiday and help other people enjoy their holiday even more is to write a thoughtful note. Here's another way. Number 2, be hospitable. Invite someone into your home for dinner. Maybe someone that doesn't have a place to go during the holidays. There's a lot of people that this holiday is difficult for. They feel lonely. They might not have family around. They might not have family in town. This is something that you can show the love of God to strangers or acquaintances, or maybe just someone down the street that's having a hard time. Share your home, share your meal, share a cup of coffee with someone new, and just imagine what a difference that will make in their life. What's amazing is, as you show hospitality to them, I think you will find that you actually get more than you even give. All right, number 3, and this is going to be no surprise coming from me, disconnect completely. Like, don't just silence your phone or put it on airplane mode. I want you to put it out of reach and out of eyesight. You can do it for the weekend, but at least do it for one full day on Thanksgiving. Here's what's so amazing about this. I will tell you, in my life, I have found that I pick up my phone out of habit, but it's only if I can see it. So I'm sitting at the dinner table and I can see my phone right there beside me. I will pick it up over and over again and check it. It didn't ring, y'all. Didn't beep. Didn't vibrate. Didn't move. Didn't notify me of anything. And I'm like Pavlov's dog. I just pick it up over and over and over again and check it. But that doesn't happen when I can't see it. So put your phone out of eyesight. Put it in a different room. Put it in a different place entirely where you can't see it. And when it's out of sight, it truly is out of mind. But here's the beautiful part about all this. When you do this, when you put your phone out of reach, when you put it in the other room, you are giving the people around you an incredible gift. Your undivided attention. Y'all, we never have that anymore. We never have our attention undivided. We're always multitasking. We're watching our favorite show and scrolling Twitter. We're on the phone and we're also trying to take care of something else. We're trying to read our child a book and we're trying to check the weather. We're always doing multiple things at one time just because we have this tiny device in our hands. Take it out of your hands, put it out of eyesight, put it in a different room, and then spend this holiday with the people that are right in front of you, the people that you love the most. And if you want to take photos, you could even do something crazy like getting a disposable camera and then you can pass it around. It would be amazing to see what photos come up. I mean, we don't even remember what it's like to have to take film to be developed and then, oh, by the way, half of your photos are dark and blurry and look crazy. But you know what? What a fun adventure to do something different. I just want to encourage you, however you do it, I pray that you will do it, that you will spend some time this holiday being disconnected from your device, being fully present with the people right in front of you, making memories that I promise you, you will remember a whole lot more than whatever someone's Twitter update was on that particular holiday. All right, number 4, and this is a good one. It won't come as a surprise to you, but it's important. Plan for generosity. People love to be generous in December and around Thanksgiving. It really is the most wonderful time of the year. This is a time of year when we are all acutely aware of how much we have to be grateful for, how blessed we truly are, and it makes you realize you want to give to others. We are blessed to be a blessing. When you're grateful for what you've got, it makes you want to give. It makes you want to be generous to other people, but you know what? You got to plan on that. You need to put it in your budget. You need to create a plan. You need to talk to your spouse about it, and you also need to put it on your calendar. Believe it or not, a lot of angel trees and nonprofit organizations have cutoffs for their Christmas giving by the first week of December. I can't tell you how many different years my husband and I have had an idea to give generously on December 15th, and it's too late. We've missed the cutoff of that particular organization. But you know what? You've got time right now. It's Thanksgiving. You're early. You are ahead of the game. So go ahead and make your plan, create a budget, talk to your spouse, and figure out how and where you want to give this Thanksgiving and Christmas season. And of course, in addition to regular giving or planned giving, you can also just plan for random acts of kindness. You can have a lot of fun buying a stranger's coffee or leaving a big tip at Waffle House or paying for someone else's groceries or putting gas in someone else's tank. I promise you, you will find that it blesses you more than it even blesses them, because it really does feel better to give than to receive. And lastly, and I'll tell you, I'm preaching to myself right now, the 5th way that I want you to enjoy this holiday even more is to rest. Rest. Y'all, if we're not careful, we will cram so much into our holiday schedule that we are more busy and more stressed and more anxious and frazzled than we are in other times of the year. We've got potlucks and parties and gifts to wrap and things to plan for and things to show up for. And oh my gosh, it just gets to be so much. Instead, I want you to intentionally hold yourself accountable to rest. Stop. Slow down. Sit on the couch and don't feel like you always have to be doing. Maybe you pick up food instead of cook it for one meal. Gasp! Oh, did I just say that during Thanksgiving that you would pick up food? Yes! If it means that you can rest. If it means that you can slow down and enjoy the people around you and enjoy God's presence more, yes. What do you need to do to rest? What do you need to do to not be productive? What do you need to do to slow down and not have your house perfect when your family comes over? What do you need to do to simply rest in God's presence? You know, I love that the Bible talks about rest a lot. God has a lot to say about rest. In fact, Rest is positioned in the Bible as both a command and a blessing. In Exodus 28, rest, remembering the Sabbath, is one of the 10 commandments. Now, y'all, let's just go ahead and talk about this. God gave us 10 commandments, and he thought that rest was so important that he made it one of them. Exodus 28 says this, "Remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath to the Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son or daughter, nor your male or female servant, nor your animals, nor any foreigner residing in your towns. For in 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea and all that is in them. But he rested on the seventh day. Therefore, the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy." So rest is not just a nice suggestion. Rest is a command because God knows that we need it and God knows that it is good for us. But here's what's really cool. It's not just a command. It's also positioned as a blessing, as something that we won't have if we're disobedient. Hebrews 3:10-11 says this, "That is why I was angry with that generation. I said, their hearts are always going astray, and they have not known my ways. So I declared on oath in my anger, they shall never enter my rest." The rest is positioned here as a blessing that they are missing out on because they were disobedient. See, rest is a command because God knows what is good for us, but it's also a blessing we get to enjoy if we will be obedient and understand the value of it. So the last and maybe the most important way for you to really enjoy this Thanksgiving holiday, for you to really get to appreciate all that God has done for you and is doing for you and will do for you, is to simply slow down and rest in his presence. All right, let's do a quick recap of 5 ways that you can enjoy your Thanksgiving holiday this week even more. Number 1, write a thoughtful note to someone. Number 2, be hospitable and invite someone into your home. Number 3, disconnect completely from your devices. Number 4, make a plan for being generous. And number 5, simply rest in God's presence. This is a really special time of the year, and you get to choose how you use it and what you do. I pray that this week is something that is special, not just for this week, but something that carries you through the entire Christmas season. All right, y'all, that's it for this week. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving holiday. Thanks so much for hanging out with me as always. And for more encouragement on how to make money doing what you love, visit businessboutique.com. Hey, y'all, if you enjoy the Business Boutique podcast, I want to tell you about the Rachel Cruze Show podcast, available now on the Ramsey Network.
Hey guys, it's Rachel Cruze, and I'm so excited to tell you about my podcast. A lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. They're in debt. They don't even know where to begin, but they have this need, this want to get in control of their money. And if that's you, you have come to the right spot. So in each episode, you're going to get a ton of inspiration and practical advice. If you've not subscribed to the Rachel Cruze Show podcast, make sure you do it today.
To hear full episodes, search Rachel Cruze wherever you listen to podcasts or go to rachelcruze.com.
Mercy Me is coming to Pittsburgh. The Together Again tour with Mercy Me, Crowder, and special guest Andrew Rip. Thursday, October 5th. Bring your family and friends to the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh for Mercy Me, Crowder, and Andrew Rip live in concert. 3 multiple award-winning artists on one stage for one night. Let your spirit soar, your heart sing, and your faith ignite. Mark your calendars for Thursday, October 5th. Get your tickets now at mercyme.org.